Hi, my name is Blockhead Bob, and I come from a place called northwest of Norca. I have had an account on TikTok for almost 3 years now, and I have never posted anything. Because my life is a lot of very hard work, but it's not very exciting or entertaining, and so I am thankful for TikTok, because it is a free-to-use and very nice platform for me to experience the wide world of entertaining triviality people create. God works very hard to let people's individuality become as colorful, expressive, artistic, wild, and informative as they can be. God is for sure a big fan of humanity, heroic acts, and artistry. Oops, sorry, I just used a bad word. I know that TikTok is an Asian-born entity, and the philosophy of life is very different between the gardens east and west, and to be honest, it would suck pretty bad if there wasn't difference in choice. I know that there are an amazing amount of people who do not believe in a God, and a lot of the ones who say they do are more heartless, ruthless, and psychotic than the ones who don't. Simple fact is religions, governments, and this thing mankind terms business are 100% all bad news, bad company, and total ruination for that thing termed humanity, all wrapped up in desirous, idyllic, illusion, and artistic lies. Philosophy rules the world, and art runs it. As a working-class blockhead like most useful everyday people down here, I am a good, dependable, solid character, but I could use some help when it comes to the colorful, catchy, entertaining, triviality stuff. But I am what I am, and there are some space cinders and meteor dust in this blockhead's brain, and so when it comes to the building blocks and foundations of character, truth, creation, and cosmic reality, I simply cannot be beat by anybody on this planet. I have earned my silver sledgehammer, and what good is the truth if you don't use it? So if you see a post from me, it will be far out, informative, indubitable truth. I will not waste your time, and I will try to make logos and God-givens as catchy and entertaining as I can. But let's face it, I'm a blockhead. I can't sing and dance. I'm not beautiful and desirous. I don't have tits, and my ass is kind of flat, so my options are kind of limited. If I want to succeed here, I better be bringing something to the party, or I should just stay home on the porch and watch, like I have for the last 3 years. I think that both gardens can agree that virtues, ethics, reason, and honesty are the first elements needed in forming a good, solid character, and the building blocks of any worthwhile relationship or society. I can't sing, dance, or shake my booty and titties, but people do tell me that I can tell one hell of a good story. They say they are the most entertaining stories they have ever heard, but my stories are too nutty, spaced out, incredible, and unbailable to be considered non-fiction. And that is a colossal dilemma for me, because us deathless gods are formed by a fire that will not allow anyone carry it to lie. When you deal with us eternal entities, we have to be virtuous and cannot lie, but to be truthful, being just a tad bit autistic, nutty, vague, and delusional are not against the rules. So, get ready, off the porch, and here I come. We are not allowed to lie at Northwest Norca, so if you get universal logos and eternal truth, right here, right now, today, that might not be as mesmerizing, entertaining, or as enjoyable as a catchy song, dance, or jiggly booty and titties. But hey, it's a start. We all have to grow up sometime, and truth be known, I have been dying to finish my vile job and get back home for over 3,000 years now. I am going to tell you right here, right now, straight up, I built this place you call Earth, and not one person on the face of the planet will believe me. See how important building blocks like truth and honesty are to a successful relationship. Whatever you do in life, become a useful, solid, individual, and honest character, because you never know when you are going to have stand alone and be the only non-fictional character in a totally factious world. If there are 8 billion people in the world, then there are 8 billion different views of it. Everybody has a different personality, direction, drive, and goal in life, and they all create a philosophy to deal with the surrounding imposed stimuli. I am going to tell you, the most real of anything on this planet is your own soul, and universal concepts, logos, and virtues are the only things that will be able to get you up and out of here. This is a place called Point Zero. It doesn't really exist. It is absolutely nowhere. It is absolutely nothing, and it is all you will ever have or know. Unless you obtain virtues, knowledge, and character and generate a successful cosmic sign and soul. It is because your God believes in and is a personable individual that you, even in the depths of dust, ash, nothingness, and nowhere have that same chance in hell to become a solid, useful, creative character and eternal individual being. I think the things that challenge and destroy lies, evil, and ignorance to be pretty rewarding and fun things. Who wants to waste their time and energy becoming a bullshit, phony, fictional character in the stupidest place imaginable? If you truly want to be something real, stand up and virtuous, don't let anybody get in your way of that endeavor. And if they do, take them out, and don't think twice about it. So for real, for true, and shit man, let's go all the way and play for keeps. You gonna tell me that I'm not real? I don't exist. I didn't build this place, and I am not the foundation of life, in a lifeless dimension of dust, cinders, and ash. You got the balls and audacity to call me fictional bullshit? Just because I built this place and tell way better stories than you? Oh boy, here we go. You jealous, envious, wicked, sadistic, scheming pieces of slimy sophisticate shit are picking a fight that you cannot win, and it is gonna leave your dumb sophisticate slimy ass buried so deep in nowhere and nothingness you will never move or question anything ever again, and you will whine and cry about it forever. If you want to waste your chance in hell of becoming something stand up solid and real, that's your prerogative. Spend your life making money instead of honey, go watch a dumbass Adam Sandler movie or Larry David show. I cannot think of a bigger waste of time and energy than that. But if you want to get real, you have to know and do real things. If you want to know why God puts bronze in the souls of the craftsmen and farmers, it's because once you become useful, we will see if you are man enough to handle a silver sledgehammer and just how much ignorance, evil, and lies you can destroy. If you want to waste your time, go elsewhere. If you want to see Blockhead Bob, learn more eternal things, and get prepared for do or die, then check in with me on TikTok, where all these wonderfully creative people hang out.
You can purchase God's new book, Northwest of Norca, at northwestnorca.com. The only two things that I can promise is that you will learn a lot and that it will be totally nuts.
By the way, I almost forgot, you can check out all of Everyday People's enlightening videos and movies at northwestnorca.com television, on YouTube, or on his website northwestnorca.com. And you can find his shorter videos on Instagram and TikTok. And if I were you, I would watch them with your girlfriend. She will appreciate your desire to be smarter and funnier, and maybe she will share some of that sugar with you.